Alright, yo, what is up, everybody? Broke Boy here. Welcome back to another video. So, as you can see in today's video, we are going to be playing, well, not really playing, I'm just going to be talking about some things in Raid, okay? So, this is probably going to be a very short video. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. I'm recording this on Sunday, by the way. Sunday, May 10th, Mother's Day. But anyway, so I'm at a point, right? I talked about this in a previous video, not too recent, but fairly recent. So I can now 6-star 3 different champions. All right, I have one right here. That's one. I have 2 right here, right? And then I have 3 right here. See, I have 6 chickens, right? If I do 1, 2, 3, 4, I need 1 more. But because I have 6 chickens, I can sacrifice 1 chicken, and then the last chicken that I have left can be used to 6-star 1 more champion. So I can 6-star 3 different champions, okay? Now, I don't really have anyone else that I want to 6-star, okay? That's the problem. I do. There are some possible ones here. There are some. What's the word? A potential 6-stars here, like Ursula. I have a 6-star soul for Vargas, but I don't think I don't think so. Continuous heal, increase speed, and reflect damage on a target ally for 3 turns. Also places ally protection on all allies and increase defense on himself. I don't know. I don't know about Vargas. I don't know. Painkeeper, maybe. My reasoning for Painkeeper is AoE heal, okay, and also decreases cooldowns of all ally skills by 1 turn, okay. She could be not. I mean, what Demon Lord? Why Demon? Why? Oh, well, actually, maybe. You know how for the Infinity Wixwell team for Demon Lord, you have to put Wixwell in a reflex set. this A3 might work. This A3 might work for her or for him. It might work for him. Anyway, but Painkeeper, nah. Any of these epics, no, not really. Ishiyama, Trumbor, like there are some good Legos, well, not just Legos, champions. There are some good champions here, but I just don't think any of them are worth a 6-star though. I don't think any of them are worth a 6-star. That's the thing. Like, okay, I could definitely bring these champions up to 5-star, right? 5-star maxed gear, level 50, you know, no masteries, probably not a relic either, but I could bring them up to 50, right, and just use them like that. Or I could just like not use them at all. I just don't think any of these guys are worth a 6-star. I don't. I mean, Eric's, maybe Dex. I don't know. Ooh, actually, Dexicos. Dexicos is very good into that one boss, that one Doom Tower boss. What's his name? Scarab King. Dexicos is very good in the Scarab King because you need to constantly be refreshing shields on your team. And Dexicos, at the end of his turn, places a shield on all allies at the end of his turn. So, yeah. He could be very good into Scarab King. I think I recently 5-starred him for use into Scarab King, but I don't think Scarab King the Doom Tower just reset, and I don't think Scarab King is in the current Doom Tower rotation. Let me see. It's Dark Fae. Oh, he is. He is. Yeah, Scarab King is the next Doom. Is in this Doom Tower rotation. He's actually the very next boss. That's Scarab King right there. So I'll probably actually focus on building Dexicos then. You'll probably focus on building him. I'm not gonna. I don't have to book him. No, I don't have to book him because I only need him for his passive. I just need him to stay alive. That's it. I just need him to stay alive. But I do need to give him good speed so that he can actually like get a turn, so that he can use this passive. Okay. But yeah, I don't have any champions that I want to 6-star. So yeah. Same thing with books. I have 18 Lego books. I don't have any Legos that I want to 6-star. I have a lot of Legos. Alice, Mikey, Mithrala, all of these Legos. I have a lot of Legos. It's just I don't want to use books for any of them. For the longest time, I wanted to book your Carl for the longest time. But now that I have enough books to fully book him, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I could book Xenomorph, but I don't even use Xenomorph. Molly, nah. Ezio, I could, but I don't think so. Arbiter doesn't need books, so Wukong, no. Venalisha, I could book Venalisha's A2. I could book her A2. Her A1 and her A3, I don't really care for. I only want to book her A2, but because it's random how many books go into the champion, right? So her book, this what's it called? This skill requires six books, right? This skill requires 6 books, but the thing is, because it's random, these 6 books can completely dodge the A2 and just go into the A1 and the A3. Okay, it's possible that can happen. So because it's like random like that, I don't think I'm gonna book her. I don't think so. Booking damage dealers, unless they're a good damage dealer that requires accuracy, that has debuffs and requires accuracy, I don't think damage dealers are worth books. Let's look at Alice, right? Alice is just a damage dealer, okay? Like she doesn't, okay, she needs accuracy in order to increase the cooldowns, but you can get away with not using that though. You can get away with not using that. Her A1 and her A3 are just pure damage skills, like they yeah, her A1 and her A3 are pure damage skills, and they don't her A1 and her A3 don't require any accuracy to do anything. But her A2 does require accuracy, but again, you can get away with not doing it. Mikey, you do want to book Mikey because Mikey places decreased defense and stun, and you need the books to get that to 100% land rate. And with this A3, again, decrease defense or decrease attack and leech. You want to book him to get that to a 100% land rate. Okay, so you want to book Mikey. Same thing with Supreme Kale. Supreme Kale is a damage dealer. He's a nuker who also places debuffs. Weaken on the A3, 3 poisons, as well as decreased resistance. Okay, he's a damage dealer that places debuffs. So you want to book him to get the 100% land rate and the cooldown decrease, but mainly the 100% land rate. This guy, he does not require any accuracy at all. It's just pure damage. Just like Alice, is pure damage. Attacks one enemy, places increased crit damage on himself, attacks one enemy 2 times, and then attack all enemies. Like, he does not require accuracy anywhere in his kit. Okay, so you do not, unless they require accuracy, you do not want to book a damage dealer, in my opinion. Okay, now Wukong, he is a damage dealer that requires accuracy, but the thing is, I don't use him. I do not use him whatsoever. So, and that's another thing. Like, do not book a champion that you do not use. Okay, if you do not use that champion for anything, dungeons, Doom Tower, Cursed City, Grim Forest, Arena. Did I say dungeons? I don't think I said dungeons. Dungeons. I said Doom Tower. If you do not even faction wars, if you do not use that champion for anything whatsoever, do not book them. Okay, do not book them. I do not use, unless I do. I do use Wukong in faction wars, but I don't think faction wars is a good enough reason to book him. Okay. He does wonders in me for faction wars, but I just don't think faction wars is a good enough reason to book him though. So yeah, there are a lot of epics that I'm trying to book. I'm trying to book Ethlin right now. I just need 3 more books for his A2. Yes, A2. With Ethlin, I don't care about his A3. I do not care about his A1. Now, unfortunately, as you can see, I have a lot of the books that I put into Ethlin have gone to his A1 and A3, unfortunately. But I don't care about them. I only want to book his A2. Okay, I only want to book his A2. So yeah, I'm booking Ethlin right now. Then after Ethlin, probably Masiliac Priest. After Masiliac Priest, probably Siege Hulk. So yeah, there's a lot of epics that I'm trying to book right now. So yeah, and you can see with a lot of these champions, not just epics, but with a lot of these champions, I have left the A1 alone. Okay, Daihi, I didn't book his A1. Didn't book her now. No, didn't book him. Booked him fully. Thisbe, I left her A1 alone. You know, I did it. I put these books into this guy a long time ago. Morak, fully booked her, but left her A1 alone. Did I book her? Nope. Demitha, left her A1 alone. Frenzy, left her A1 alone. Did I nope. Mikey, I left his A1 alone. See, a lot of times, the A1 is the weakest part of the kit. Okay, a lot of times. There are some very powerful A1s, like with Supreme Kale, his A1, attacks all enemies has a 50-50 chance of placing weaken. It can't be resisted. With books, it's a 75% chance of placing weaken. This is a decent A1. This is a very decent A1. Okay. So sometimes you book their A1, sometimes you don't. It's just a matter of like whether the A1 is good or not. Okay. Um, let's see a few examples. Frenzy. Her A1 attacks one enemy has a 50-50 chance of instantly activating HP burn on the target. Okay. Books just increase the amount of damage the skill does. There is no cooldown decrease. There is no plus 50% to buff or debuff chance. Okay, it's just damage increase. You don't need this, especially for a champion that is not a damage dealer. Wait, is she? Hold on. She might be. I don't think she is though. Oh my god. I don't wanna. How do I spell this? Okay. Okay, yes, she's not a damage dealer. So okay, she's defense based. Okay. So yeah, Frenzy isn't a damage dealer. Okay. This this damage increase does absolutely nothing for her because you're not going to be building her for damage, period. Okay. Um the Mytha, okay? Attacks an enemy 2 times. Each hit places a shield buff for 2 turns equal to 10% of this champion's max HP on the ally with the lowest HP except this champion, okay? Damage just or books just increase the amount of damage the skill does and the amount of shield that is given. Okay? So equal to 10% of this champion's max HP, so 5, 10, or equal to 20% of this champion's max HP. Like, I just don't think it's worth it, man. Getting an extra 5% shield, so now it's equal to 30% of her max HP. I mean, I guess that could be decent, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Thisbe. Attacks one enemy has a 50% chance of placing a decreased attack for 2 turns, steals 10% turn meter. Okay. Now, this is a 50-50 chance to place decreased attack. It's decent. It's decent. Steals 10% of target's turn meter. But here's the thing, right? With Thisbe, people are mainly going to be using her in Hydra. Okay. And go to her reviews. You can see 4.9 in Hydra. Into Spider's Den, I can kind of see it. Faction Wars, it's a no-brainer. But mainly Hydra. Okay, why is that? Because Hex, block buffs, 100% land rate, AoE, 3-turn cooldown. And then her A3, soft cleanse, healing, turn meter fill. Okay? A perfect champion for Hydra. Perfect champion for Hydra. Okay? Nobody else is going to be using her anywhere else. Again, Spider's Den, Faction Wars, but other than these 3 places, no one else is going to be using her. Okay, now it's her A1. Okay, let's say in Hydra. Okay, because Hydra is the one place that everybody is going to be using her. Okay, Hydra. First of all, you're already bringing a my gosh, an AoE decrease attack. Okay. If you are not bringing an AoE decrease attack into Hydra, what are you doing? Okay. Now, fair enough. She might be your only source of decrease attack. Okay, fair enough. But, you should be bringing an AoE decrease attack into Hydra anyway. Okay. That's first of all. And second of all, steals 10% of target's turn meter. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that all of the Hydra heads are immune to turn meter steal. Turn meter reduction, turn meter steal, doesn't matter. I am pretty sure that all Hydra heads are immune to it. Okay. So the single target decrease attack is useless because you already have a AoE decrease attack, and the 10% turn meter steal is useless because the Hydra heads are immune to turn meter steal. Okay, so in Hydra, the main area that most people are going to be using her in Hydra, this A1 is kind of useless. Again, in my opinion, this A1 is kind of useless. Okay. So, another example. Miss Rider Divey. Okay. Attacks one enemy, has a 50-50 chance of removing one random buff from the target. Also has a 10% chance of granting this champion an extra turn. Okay. Okay. With books, right? It is, was it 20% damage boost, and then a 10% to buff debuff chance. Okay, so that would be a 60% chance to remove one random buff and a 20% chance of granting an extra turn. Okay, okay. Now, I think this could potentially be decent. This could be decent. Okay, but again, I just don't think it's worth it. I don't, in my opinion. Okay, in my let me I don't think I even said it in the first place, but let me just say that these are all my opinions. Okay, whether or not an A1 is worthy of books, these are all my opinions. Okay, and with Difey's A1, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, just period. I don't think it's worth it. Mikey attacks one enemy 2 times. If either hit was critical, it takes increased attack on this champion for 2 turns. Okay, so here's the thing about Mikey's A1. Okay, double hitter. If either hit was critical, places increased attack on this champion for 2 turns. Mikey is a damage dealer, a hard hitting damage dealer at that. Okay. Um, Mikey, because Mikey is a damage dealer, you are going to be giving him 100% crit. Okay. You are going to be giving Mikey 100% crit rate because he's a damage dealer. Okay. And so, like, this skill, again, you do not need to book this skill because the only thing that this skill is giving is damage. Okay, it's not, there is no cooldown decrease, there is no buff debuff chance increase, it's just giving damage. Okay, and I understand that more damage could potentially like be the difference between losing or winning a battle. Okay, but I just don't think it's worth the Lego books though, because Lego books are hard to come by. Okay, especially for a free to play player. Um, well, I'm technically not free to play. I have spent a little bit of money here and there, but for the average free to play player, Lego books are hard to come by. Okay, and people usually skip booking the A1 because Lego books are so hard to come by. Go watch some raid creators, okay? Go watch Boozer or Nub or Cobb or Ash, right? I guarantee you that when they are building a new champion, a lot of times they skip on booking the A1 because it's just not worth it. It's actually just not worth it. Sometimes it is, but for the majority of the time, it just isn't. Okay? So, yeah, there you go. Uh, I don't know. Oh, actually, there's a Void Shard. We got a 2x on Void Shards coming up. Actually, let me see when it is exactly. It'll be on the Reddit event calendar. Okay. It'll be on Friday the 15th. Okay. I think I'm working that day. Hold on, I think I'm working that day. Yeah, I'm working that. Well, I have a night shift, so I can do it in the morning. All right, I'm gonna start getting ready. Go to dinner for Mother's Day. So I have to wrap this up quickly, but um, yeah. So Friday, let me go to display capture. Here we go. There we go. Friday, May 15th, there's a champion chase tournament. This champion chase tournament is going to have a 2x on void shards. Okay, and as you can see, I have 42 void shards. Okay, I'm gonna be pulling for this. Now, I hope to God I actually get decent champions from this. Okay, if you saw my video about pulling 15 sacreds during the progressive chance, I got 13 shitty epics. Some of them were duplicates. Okay, I got one shitty Lego and another Lego that by himself he is shitty, but when paired with the whole nother champion that I don't even have is really good. Okay, but by himself he's just shitty. Okay, I hope to God that I actually pull something good during this. Okay, it's void shard, so anything that I get, void Lego, void epic, anything that I get is probably gonna be decent. Okay. Now, what void epic would I be really hoping for? I have no idea. I have no idea. Um, Actually, let me go to Hell Hades, see what void epics there are. Actually, you know what? Let's do this instead. This new website that I've been using. Instead of Hell Hades, it just gives you the names. Champion tier list. You see, Hell Hades, it just gives you the name of the champion, right? But this website, it gives you the whole portrait. Okay, so let's go Epic and Lego Void. Okay, what Void Epic would I be hoping for here? Uh, a Genbo, a Gala, Madame Saris. Let me open one of. Hmm, I like this. I really like this. Okay. Okay, let me see something. So Gala long braids. 3.5. What's her multiplier? It's like a 4.7. Oh, 1.6. Oh my god. Ignores 25% of the target's defense. Grants an extra turn if the champion has full HP after using this skill. Bro, what? Triple hitter ignores a quarter of the defense but has a 1.6 multiplier? What? I don't expect that'll do much damage. Now, this is good. Ignores 50% defense, 4.7 multiplier. This is good, but what is this? Okay. Genbo. Wait, that's not how you spell it. A 4, a 2, and a 4 attack multiplier. Okay. Better than Gala. Attacks on enemies 80% chance or 100% chance of decreasing the duration of all buffs by one turn. Can't be resisted on critical hits. Okay. Here's increased crit rate, increased crit damage on his ship for 3 turns. Grants an extra turn. Immune to decreased attack will ignore unkillable when and attacking under increased attack. Oh my god. Pretty decent. Okay. Okay. Um hmm. Mm, okay. Genbo would be cool. Madame Saris would be cool as well.
Madam Sayers. She's great into arena. Madam Sayers can remove buffs, right? Yeah, removes all buffs from enemies, places decrease attack, decrease defense. This is amazing. This is amazing. Bro, hold on. Hold on. That's not how you spell Saris. Oh my gosh. Hold up. Did I see that correctly? Bro, like, how okay. Her A1 and her A2, 4.3, bro. 4 point better multipliers than Gala long braids, bro. And she's not even a damage dealer. What the hell? She's a support, and Gala long braids is a nuker. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I'm so bad at typing. Yeah, attack nuker. Bro, what is this? 1.7 and 1.6. A support champion has better attack multipliers than an attack champion. That is some BS. Anyway. Okay, what would I be hoping for from the void shard pulling? The epics that I'd be hoping for. Um not Gala. Not Gala. Gom Yellowhand though, him. Madam Saris. And Yuzan. Yep. Ooh, and Skrank. Skrank has 100% chance AoE HP burn. Yep. 3-turn cooldown. There you go. And Skrank as well. So, Sabbatha, Gom Yellowhand, Yuzan the Marooned, and Skrank. That's the epics that I'm hoping for from the Void Shard pulling. Okay. Now, the Legos. Oh my gosh. There's a lot of good Legos here, man. There's a lot of good Legos here. Some of them are not not gatekeep, but like not hard to get either, but like it's gonna take a while to get. So a lot of good Void Legos here, man. Crazia are is she good? AoE damage increased by 10% for each enemy under Hex. Placing Death Brand on an target enemy. 100% chance of placing Hex on all enemies. Yeah. Emix, Gaspard. I fought this guy once in arena. Total bitch to fight. Yorgid, Gurgo, Hegemon, Klazag, Krisk, Lady Noel. Leonardo's no longer available. Marichka, Odin, Queen of Hearts, Senna, Taurus, Hecaton, Sir Nicholas Seafi. Oh my gosh, so many good champions here, man. See, but the thing is, right? They're Legos, okay? My chances of getting a Void Lego are very slim. Actually, what is. Wait. Okay. What are the chances? Void. 0.5% chance. That would be a 1% chance in the 2x. And a 16% chance for Epic. Okay. Alright. So of course I have a better chance to get an epic than a Lego. But with my luck, I probably won't even get a Lego. Actually, with my luck, I'll get a Lego, but it'll be a shitty Lego, like Cardinal or Harkin. So maybe even Faceless. I've gotten so many copies of Faceless over the years. It's crazy. So all right, who am I hoping for? So let's say who I'm hoping for. Ooh, Arnor. Let's see. Damage inflicted by the skill increased by 10% for each 10% this champion. This 10% HP this champion has lost. Under two or more under two or more buffs will ignore 30%, 35% defense. Is he? He's attack based. Oh, attacks on enemies will ignore increased defense, strengthen, and shield. This attack kills at least one enemy, decreases the turn rate of all enemies by 50%. Wow. Okay. If he kills at least one, it's an AoE. So if he kills at least one, he'll do a 50% turn meter decrease against anyone that can't be resisted. It's not bad. Not bad. A Thoratrix. Is she? I don't know if she's obtainable from shards. She's demon spawn. No, she's not. She's not obtainable from shards. Okay. Okay. Klazak. This guy. Oh my gosh. This guy is a. Look at this. Attacks all enemies 2 times. After the first hit, has a 100% chance of placing decreased defense and weaken on all enemies for 2 turns. Can't be resisted by bosses. After the second hit, has a 100% chance of placing decreased accuracy, decreased resistance on all enemies for 2 turns. Can't be resisted by bosses. Places counterattack and unkillable on all allies and a taunt on this champion for 2 turns. If a boss is present in the current boss, if a boss is present in the current boss, if a boss is present in the current round, these buffs are protected. Whenever this champion places a debuff on an enemy, deals damage equal to 1% of their max HP for each debuff they are currently under. Okay. So, if he places all 4, then there's 4% max HP damage then. This guy, bro. This guy. Damn. I love him, but again, because of my luck, I'm probably gonna get one shitty epic. Alright. Anyone else that I'd be cool to have? Be cool to get. Krisk, Noel, Marichka, of course. Odin, Queen of... Okay, who am I hoping for? Void Legos that I'm hoping to get. Acrisia, Ilil, or Alil, I don't know. Arnorn the Shining, Cardiel, Cecilia, Emic, Gaspard, Jorgid, Grazar, Gurgo, Hegemon, Klazak, Krisk, Noel, Marichka, Odin, Queen of Hearts, Senna, Taurus, Supreme Kale, Sophurion, Hecaton, Solinar, Sir Nicholas, Sephi, Tection, Titus, Tormin, to Hanorak, I guess. And Narcissus or Narces and Yumiko and Yasensa. Those are the void Legos that I'm hoping to get. Once again the void epics I'm hoping to get are Sabbatha, Gala Long Braids, Genbo, Gom Yellow Hand, Madame Saris, Skrank, and using the marooned and whisper. All right. All right. Cool. Nice. Well, I can also get void epics, right? Or void rares, right? A lot of these void rares, man. Like they're void, so they're supposed to be better than normal rares, but still, ugh. Honestly, another cold heart would be cool. Honestly, that's really it. Just another cold heart. Yeah, another cold heart. All right. So I'm gonna end it here. I have to start getting ready to go to dinner. If you like this video, then give it a like. If you like me and you like the content that I upload, then subscribe to the channel. I upload every 3 days. I have the next video ready to upload. I'm going to actually upload this video immediately. And yeah, peace out, y'all.